I would put on the music because it helped me in my role. The role of a good guy, as it were. I would put on Schubert because it helped me gain the prisoner's trust. But it also helped to alleviate the prisoner's suffering. You've got to believe it did help to alleviate the prisoner's suffering. Not just the music, but everything else I did. That's how they approached me at first. The prisoners were dying on them. They needed someone to help care for them. Someone they could trust. I have a brother in the Secret Service. You can pay the communists back for what they did to Dad, he told me. My father had a stroke the day the peasants took over his land. He lost his power of speech. Now he just stares at me, sitting there, his eyes saying, do something. But that's not why I accepted. It was for humanitarian reasons. These people, they want to kill me. They want to kill my family. We're at war. They want to install some kind of totalitarian dictatorship. But still, they're human beings. And I felt they at least deserved some form of basic medical attention. It was slowly that they involved me in the more delicate operations, where my role was to sit in and determine how much torture the prisoners could take, how much electric current. At first, I thought it was a way of saving people's lives, and I did. Many times I told them, without it being true, I told them to stop or the prisoner would die. But afterwards, bit by bit, the virtue I was feeling turned into excitement. By the time Paulina Salas was brought in, it was too late. Too late. A kind of brutalization took over my life. I began to truly like what I was doing. My curiosity was partly morbid, partly scientific. How much can this woman take? Does she dry up when you put the current through her? Can she have an orgasm in these circumstances? She's totally in your power. You can do what you want with her. Come on, doctor, they'd say to me. You're not going to refuse free meat, are you? One of the guards, Stud, they called him, he'd say to me, they like it, doctor. The little bitches, they like it. And if you put on that sweet little music of yours, they'll get even cozier. He'd say this in front of the women. In front of Paulina Salas, he'd say it. Until finally. But not one of them ever died on me. Not one of the women. Not one of the men. As far as I can remember, I took part in the interrogation of 94 prisoners. That's all I can say. I ask forgiveness. Forgiveness.